serving up a facial.
Jermaine O'Neal wanted no part of that. He saw the big man rumbling down the lane. He just sort of got out of his way.
Shaq has kind of taken this weekend in LA as a little personal adventure for us. He's been involved with almost everything that's going on out here and enjoying it.
And enjoying the skip dribble. We saw this last year on the All-Star game. He takes all the way, but is not able to finish, and that was the case last year. Iverson off the nice lead from Kidd. Jermaine O'Neal with the rebound, and goes glass. Kobe fires it down. Shaq throwing one off the glass. Here's Iverson putting it up.
Well, if the game gets in the open court, the East has a chance because they are electric. They're finishing. Vince Carter's got off to a great start.
West up by 3. Ben Wallace now defending on Shaquille O'Neal. And Shaq able to back his way.
He's the toughest guy in the league to referee because you don't know if he's dislodging or if it's just a normal move. He just bumped Ben Wallace out of the way and put him right underneath the basket with his right shoulder.
Right, here's Kidd again for 3. So Jason Kidd has connected on 2 straight from downtown.
Well, basically, Shaq got the early stuff out of the way right away. Brought it down, then tried to throw a look-away pass, and then said, let me get back down low and finish the way I know how to.
You think it's over? I think he's just heating up.
We'll see him. This is what you're talking about, Doug. Is he moving that defender out of the way, or is that just because he's big?
Fans' hearts by retiring. What was the determining factor?
Just age and realizing that I've proven to the world what I can do, and I've accomplished all my goals. So now it's time to make new goals and just go on and do positive things.
Watching this game, who do you like, East or West?
Well, I like North. You know, great players on the court. It's amazing to watch them. That's why I love great plays, great shooting, and just a great combination of players. It's just going to be great. Great energy on the floor.
Well, our analyst Doug Collins was hoping that you would announce your comeback on TNT, but that's not going to happen, is it?
No. Maybe in a couple years.
Let's send it back to you, Marv.
In boxing, you never know.
That's right. I said he's going to announce his comeback right here.
2:17 remaining in this opening quarter. The West with a 27-25 lead on the East. Ron Artest of the Indiana Pacers. Did he have a problem dressing in the dark?
How about those shoes?
He's wearing different shoes.
Well,
a different shoe on each foot.
Well, Rick Carlisle told us he was excited before the game. We can see that now with his shoes.
Game is tied at 27. Kenyon Martin of the Nets has checked in. Paul Pierce of the Celtics also checking in with Jamal McLaurin of the Hornets. A blind pass attempted by O'Neal that was last touched by the East.
How would you like to double team the post, have Kobe cut through, and your shooters on the perimeter are Ray Allen, Nowitzki, and Stojakovic. Some pretty good options out there, Coach Fratello.
You may not want to double team tonight, though.
I know. Give up 2 instead of 3.
And Shaq has given the West a 29-27 lead. Ron Artest has had a superb season as a member of the Indiana Pacers. Played under control right throughout. That's one of the factors that Rick Carlisle is so pleased about.
Well, you know, there are 2 young men playing in this game, and we'll see the first-time All-Stars here tonight, Andre Kirilenko. And I was going to mention these 2, Ron Artest and Kenyon Martin, both guys who early on maybe a little bit out of control, but both have matured, gotten themselves under control, and are rewarded with their All-Star appearance.
And rewarded by the coaches.
Sam Cassell has checked in for the first time. McLaurin not able to handle. Here's Allen flipping it ahead, and a foul. It is on Artest.
To me, if there's anybody out here that would be a little nervous, it would be Jamal McLaurin. I mean, this is really his first time on this kind of stage, but could be a great thing for him to be able to come out here like this and play tonight, because it looks like New Orleans is going to be a team they'll be reckoned with now that they're getting healthy once again in the East, Mike.
And McLaurin, not the kind of guy that scores a lot of points. He's a workhorse. He gets on the boards. He blocks a couple shots for him, and capable of getting 10, 12 points a night. But as far as All-Star, you tend to think points right away.
Ray Allen of the Seattle Sonics, who has made it back from off-season knee surgery and an ankle problem. Pierce Looked like Cassell got a piece of it.
Well, it's got to be tough for Paul Pierce. The team in Boston right now lost 7 of their last 8 games. Jimmy O'Brien, resigned. New coach. It looks like they're going to really limp in. I would be shocked if they could hold their playoff position, Marv.
Right now they're in the 8th spot.
Oh, Kenyon Martin from his New Jersey teammate Jason Kidd, and the game tied at 31.
Just going back, I was saying that Boston is in that 8th spot right now, but Doug, you mentioned that they are reeling, and you've got Philly, Miami, and Cleveland all chasing them right behind. You'll see the look away by Jason. He knows that guy pretty well. Kenyon Martin with the finish.
Down to 15 seconds remaining in the quarter. Again, that good-looking backcourt man, Shaquille O'Neal, takes all the way and is rejected. Final seconds of this first quarter. Here's McGlory getting inside 0.2 of a second to go in the quarter, and that will do it. It's the East 33 and the West 31. It's the first lead of the night for the East. Shaq 3 for 7, 6 points here at the start.
Shaq has basically played all 5 positions on the floor this far tonight.
We'll be back to Los Angeles in a moment. We welcome you back to Los Angeles. We're at Staples Center, the home of the Los Angeles Lakers and the Los Angeles Clippers after one of this 53rd NBA All-Star game. It's the East 33 and the West 31. How about this? The East with 14 of their 15 field goals assisted, 14 assists, one shy of the all-time NBA All-Star game record for most assists in a quarter.
Well, when you look at the first half, it was the size of the West. They were 11-0 in second chance points, and the running of the East, they were 10-4. So if the game is fast, it favors the East. If it gets inside, it favors the West.
Here is Paul Pierce, and Kidd able to keep it alive. Jason Kidd in the backcourt with Paul Pierce. Shaquille O'Neal up front now with Dirk Nowitzki and Pedro Stojakovic. The backcourt is Sam Cassell of the Minnesota Timberwolves and Ray Allen of the Seattle Sonics, and Allen being played by Ron Artest.
Just what Ray Allen wants to do in an all-star game, have Ron Artest guard him. Please.
He started to cut through that time and stopped suddenly, went back behind the three-point line.
I'm not going to take that beating.
No, he didn't want to go through there.
Look at him muscling him down here. Ray Allen says, no, don't do this.
And a foul is called. It is on Allen. Ron Artest, one of the NBA's best defenders, and also averaging 18 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Originally a first-round pick of the Chicago Bulls, traded to the Pacers in that deal involving Jalen Rose and Brad Miller, Travis Best.
Well, we were talking to Rick Carlisle before the game, who coaches the Pacers, and I said, was there a turning point in your season this year? When did it all click for you? He said, you know what, we had a miserable preseason. We were like 3-5. He said, but we really caught lightning in a bottle. We went to Detroit, the first game of the year. Obviously, the second chance basket by Martin. He said, not much was expected. We went in and won opening night in Detroit. Obviously, the emotion with Rick Carlisle going back there, and he said, we just took off.
Pedro Stojakovic, who was dethroned from the three-point shooting championship last night, missed on his first, hits his second. That's a 2, though. He had a foot on the line. Nice play. Pierce able to put it down for Sean Leonard of the Denver Nuggets, the new shootout champion. Here's Allen firing one up.